Broncos start off their 2010 season this Saturday at Michigan State. Coach, opening up the season with one of your tougher opponents, would you prefer to start the season with an easier opponent, or do you like having a more challenging competition right off the bat?
Well, really, my preference doesn't really make a bit of difference. Once the schedule comes out, you go play them, and you don't use excuses that you want to open up with maybe a less formidable opponent. It is what it is. And we play Michigan State, and we got to get ourselves ready and go play the game. And it's no different than the other 5 years we've been here. The teams we play with Nebraska and West Virginia, and Virginia and Indiana.
All right, going into Spartan Stadium, there should be 70,000 plus in attendance. Is there any way that you compare the team for that hostile environment, especially for some of the younger players that didn't have an opportunity to play at Michigan or Michigan State last year?
No, you could try to do all you want, but it's not going to really make that big of a difference because once they get out there, I think the biggest thing we try to get our guys to understand is it's fundamentals. Don't lose your fundamentals when you go out and play because there's going to be a lot of different factors out there with the crowd, the great team of Michigan State, and a lot of kids have never played in an environment like that. But stay with your fundamentals and go after it. And if we could do that, we got a pretty good shot.
What do you feel is the most difficult matchup position-wise against the Spartans?
Well, for me, offensively, it's their DBs against our wideouts. Our wideouts got to get off the jams, and they got to get open. And if we can get that, we can give our passing game a chance. I think we got a shot there. And then on the other side of the ball is really you got to stop the run. If you can stop the run, then you put them in passing situations instead of getting in a play-action pass.
What would a win at Michigan State do for the team going into the rest of the season and just for the future of the program?
Well, you want to know. I mean, that's one thing, but I really don't. It's one game. I mean, you go out there and win them, and then all of a sudden come back and play a lousy game the second game. It's a continued improvement all the way through the season.
Michigan State linebacker Greg Jones is on almost every single defensive preseason award watch list. Is he the type of player that you need to make a special game plan to avoid running plays in each direction, or is he just going to be all over the field?
Yeah, he's all over the field, and they move him. They do a good job of moving him. You just be conscious of where he's at, and especially when you're going into pass protections, and if you know where he's at, and you give yourself a chance there. At least that will help you a little bit. He's such a good player. I mean, he's going to give our guy fits no matter who's blocking him.
All right, last year's game at Michigan State, the Spartans got off to a real fast start. The game was almost over at halftime. What does the team have to do this year to prevent a repeat performance?
Well, when you look back at it, the first touchdown, the guy doesn't fill his gap and he goes 60, 70 yards. A couple of the next touchdowns, we had him stop, and we have roughing the passer, and then all of a sudden they get touchdowns instead of field goals. If you took those away, does the game play out a little bit different? As a coach, you say hopefully yes, but it did. And so what we got to do is we got to get our start there that we can get it into the fourth quarter, and that's our big goal right now.
I noticed this week in practice the players had their Bronco stickers on their helmet. When I played in high school, we didn't get our stripes on our helmet until the coach thought we earned them. Was that something that is that how it works here, or is it just because it's the first week of the season?
Yeah, it's the first week, and our equipment staff has a lot of things to do, so they'll put them on the quarterbacks because they don't get it as much. Just want to look nice before the game, so it has no significance at all.
Okay, all right. Well, thank you, Coach.
Thank you.